Good morning, everybody. How are we today? It is 9:04. I am running slightly late. It's been a hot minute since I've been on, hasn't it? It is Saturday, the 18th of April. So come on in, say hello if you're joining me. Let me get my comments up so I can see if there's anybody that has come on to join me. Let me know if you're there and let me know and say hi. I've moved a few things around, so I just want to make sure that it's all working properly and that I am live where I'm supposed to be live. Like I said, it's been a hot minute. So, hey Jan, thanks for joining me. Okay, I'm glad I know that I'm in the right spot and I've done the right thing. It has been a few weeks since I've had to do a live, so it's good to know that I'm back. Good morning, Angela. How are you going, Marianne? Thanks for joining me. So this morning, I have been, I haven't been doing it. Lukey has moved a few things around for me in the craft room here. He's been super helpful on school holidays. Hang on, I've got some folders at my feet here, and I'm going to hit my knee. I know I'm going to hit my knee on this desk now. I know, I can just feel it. So let me introduce myself first of all. My name is Bec Hall. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator who lives in Melbourne, Australia. And I come live here every Saturday morning, usually, for Breakfast with Bec, a little segment I like to do at 9 o'clock in the morning. I also do a live on a Wednesday called Wing It Wednesday at 8 o'clock. And Wing It Wednesday is exactly what it means. We go along and we just craft. So... and God knows what we come up with. But, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. But, that's the joys of going and winging it Wednesdays. So, morning, Chris. Good morning, Judy. Hey, Jacinta. How you going? Thanks for joining me, guys. Hey, Sonia. Badgers Creek, Sonia. Whew. All right. So, I've got a couple of things to show you this morning. Firstly, the new paper pumpkin that came out. I want to show you some alternative cards that I've made from that. And then I'm going to show you a quick card using some new products that is going to be from the new catalogue. Let me grab the new catalogue. If I can find it. Here we go. So this is the new catalogue. It's coming out. It'll be available on the 5th of May. And I've got some sneak peek products to show you from this one as well. So let me point you down and we'll get started. So down to my desk. Now, I've been away because I had some surgery done, and when I was in hospital, I took a kit with me. We were lucky enough at Onstage to get the brand new paper pumpkin kit, which is this Lakeside Retreat. Now, it does coordinate with a product in the new catalogue that comes out in May called Waterside Retreat, but I can't show you that because I don't have it yet. So this one is the new paper pumpkin. So those that have got it this week and that subscribed to it last month, so it's this whole subscription service and you have to subscribe to it by the 10th. So while I was in hospital, I took the card kit with me and I made some alternatives. So let me just show you what I put together in hospital. All of these cards were just using extra white cardstock. And I did take my little ink spots, the ones that I take when I go in the caravan. And I made extra cards from what I had just from this kit. I didn't add anything else to it. So they're a really good... Where's my comments gone? Good morning, Ruth. How are you? Hey, Linda. Hey, Julie. Hey, Glenda. Thanks for joining me, ladies. All right, so these are some of the alternatives, and you just use the kit. So this is one of the cards that it should have been. So that's one of them, the happy birthday. So I always make 3 that are the way they're meant to be. Let me see, where's the other ones? Where's the other ones that it's meant to be? That one there, that's the meant to be card, and this one here was a meant to be, and it's supposed to have Happy Father's Day and You're an Inspiration here, but I changed it and put the little fish there instead, just because I wanted a happy birthday card instead of a Father's Day card. So they were the 3 that you're supposed to make, and you're supposed to make 3 of each of those. All right, but you know what? I don't want to make 3 of the same cards all the time. So I got a little bit creative. I cut up all the envelopes. I cut up all the card bases because they're double-sided card bases. And I just got creative and made a lot of different cards. So you can see this here is the back of the envelope. This is the envelope with a bit of a side card panel piece. And when you get it too, you've got the area that you can pull the shapes out of. So say this shape here came out of this here. I then glued that rim down to some white cardstock and I made an extra background piece. So it's just a matter of using your imagination and to how you want to, and how much you want to get out of your kits, I guess. So as I said, I made 16 cards in total. It's only supposed to make 9. So you'll see this is what's left. Essentially, out of my Paper Pumpkin kit, this is exactly what's left. So, like I said, challenge yourself to see how many cards you can get out of our kits, because they are so good, and when you start stamping with them, you get more out of it, and it's just a matter of your imagination. These are the bits that I had left over that I didn't use. So these were the edge bits of, say, all of these pieces here. So I've pulled those pieces out and then I've stuck them down to white cardstock to give me more labels to use for other cards and whatnot. And these bits here were, the edges out of these signs. So this was a little sign. That was an edge out of that. So then I just added some more cardstock, which is the envelope. You can see it's the envelope there, to it. And it is a fussy cutting issue. So if you don't like fussy cutting, this is probably not for you. But it's just a good way to challenge yourself. And you'll see there, that's one that I've prepared, but I haven't cut up as yet. So it's just stuck down to white cardstock, and I'll make all new little labels out of that. So I just thought I'd quickly share that with you, just so that you can see that you can get a lot more from your Paper Pumpkin or your kits than you might not anticipate. So as I said, the instructions tell you how to make it all. So if you did want to subscribe and just make the Paper Pumpkin kits, you can. But I always love to challenge myself and see how many more I can get out of it. And the beauty about the Paper Pumpkin too is you can actually stick the stamp directly to the back of the Paper Pumpkin packet here. So then you know what stamps you're missing and what you're not missing, because it's the same size. So that's another little handy tip. And just to, I made this little album out of the envelopes. So it's just all the envelopes stuck together. And these pieces here, you'll lift this up and you'll lift this up here and we'll pop a photo under here. Same with this one, you'll lift these two panels up and pop a photo under there. There's a little, envelope here that you can pop out and pop a photo on there, or a little sentiment or greeting. Another photo can go here, and the same here. These little corners, I've only glued down the corner pieces here, so you'll be able to stick a photo in under there like that once you cut one to size, which I haven't done as yet. So I really do need to get some photos done of my dad and I and put that together. So, like I said, it's just a matter, and I've still got 2 envelopes left that I could potentially create more cards because we have the stamp set. So, anyway, that was just a little peek of all of the different cards that I made using that Paper Pumpkin kit. So, what do you think? Let me know what you think of that in the comments. And then I'll just quickly show you another kit that I've got here. So I was in for a week. I was in hospital for a week. I had a bit of an operation, so I had to stay in for a week. Now, I'm a doer. I don't like to sit around and do nothing, so I had to take something in with me, right? So I took that Paper Pumpkin kit in, but I also took in another kit, which was this one here. Now, this is actually on the last chance list at the moment. So this is the Brightest Birthday Kit, and this is on the last chance at the moment. This is the stamp set you get. Now, you know what? You look at this stamp set. The kit is actually $28.70, reduced from $41. And when you look at this stamp set, you go, oh, okay, well, it's just a couple of words and a balloon and whatnot. You could do so much with this kit, okay? So I added this kit here. I had this one. And I also had the envelopes left from this kit. So you could add a little bit more cardstock if you wanted to. But I had the envelopes left from this kit because I'm like, well, what am I going to do with all of those? Let me show you what I created from just this kit. These are, so there's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 cards in here. So 20 cards from a kit that's only supposed to make 9 cards. You can see they're all on a white card base. So we always use a white card base just to, make it go further. But all of these envelopes, we cut up. All of the card bases, I cut up. So, and I'm actually using this kit here as one of the cards in my buffet as well. So there's 12 cards in that buffet with white card stock, but it's different. It's not the same as these cards in the buffet that you're going to come to on the 26th. It's different. So let me just show you what I made from this one. So like I said, that's that stamp set that you go, okay. Have a look at all of these. This is all stamped, and then I've used the candles from the envelopes. So there was 3 of those. We've got this one here. Now I did add some extra dies in. So when I got home, I finished playing with the stamp set. So I added this is an old die called the Shaker Shapes dies. But you use what you've got in your stash to go with your card making. I had a little balloon punch as well and a little candle punch. So you'll see all of these candles I punched out individually. You're going, my God, Beck, you're crazy. I punched them out individually. And, so anyway, I just wanted to show you out of the one kit what you can create using the same instructions or the same supplies. This was the one I actually made in hospital, so I had very limited to supplies, and I did this as one of Fiona's challenges. Look, I made that in hospital without dies or anything. So, I didn't take a die cutting machine in with me. So all of the ones that have got die cuts. So this is the front of the card, the bit of the envelope, and a few of the banners that were left. This is a shaker card that I used and just made a faux shaker card with the plastic bag on the inside, and I punched out all the little bits left over. So as I said, you can take it as far as you like. So, but yeah, it's just, and it's so much fun. And I don't normally sit and craft just for me, when you just want to craft just for you. I'm always creating for events or retreats or lives. And, this one was I really did have fun just creating just cause. So get those kits out and see how many cards you can get from those kits. And this one, as I said, this one at the moment is on the last chance list for only $28.70. So it's a beaut buy to add to your cart if you don't already have it. So, all right, and I've still got all of these bits left that I can play with because I just got there and got crazy and started punching out a whole heap of shapes and whatnot. So there's still more in there that I can create with. So I just wanted to quickly show you that. Now we'll create a quick card. So. Has anybody got this kit that they haven't had a good play with? It's called the Brightest Birthday Kit. Has anybody got that one? So I hope that helps you with a bit of your inspiration. As I said, it's just a matter of sitting, playing. And actually, you know what? I'll share a photo I took a photo of my desk after I finished playing with these. You know how we all go, oh, we've got this, this is our desk space that we've got. I literally had that on my desk after I was playing with all of the different things for those kits. So, all right. Okay. So today I want to use the new Scalloped Blooms dies for our card today. These are massive suckers. Have a look at this. These are huge. I've actually pulled one out to see which one would fit in an envelope. But these are huge. Like I'm big. I'm 6 foot tall, and that's my hand. And like my hand doesn't even cover one of the dies. They are huge. So I'm going to use this today. So we're going to use that one there. And maybe I'll use this one here. So you'll see I haven't even used these ones yet. It was so good to get home to a box of goodies. And I'm also going to use the Lily of the Valley. So I'm actually going to be doing a retreat with this one. It's going to be a day workshop where you come and make scrapbook pages and a couple of cards, and kind of like what we did with Fiona and Brenda. Well, we are going to do it with Fiona and Brenda, but dates to come. So you'll need to stay tuned for this one. So we're going to use this stamp set and those dies. So, all right, let's get started. So I'm going to grab some white cardstock. As I said, I've moved everything around, so apologies if it takes me a bit to find a few things. So we'll grab some white cardstock and our trimmer. How many cards did you say from that kit? Jill, from the Paper Pumpkin kit or the party kit? The party kit, I got 16 cards from it. Was it 16? No, it was more than 16, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 cards from that party kit, and I got 16 from the Waterside Retreat one. So, huge, heaps of cards. All right, so I just want to cut a card base that's going to be wide enough for this. So that's, what have we got? 11 centimeters. So I'm just going to cut this down to 11 centimeters. I just want to make sure that this is going to fit in an envelope. Yes, it is. All right. So we're going to go 11 centimeters. I'm going to trim that down. And then I'm going to score it at maybe 12-ish centimeters, like so. And I'm just going to fold that flat like that. And then we're going to grab our embossing machine. And I'm going to run that die through, but I'm going to have it half hanging off a bit. So let me pull this one out here. And I'm going to have it so that those couple of loops there are just hanging off the page slightly like that. So I want to make a hinge from it, okay? So we're going to go through and run that through like so. Oh, shot out. Okay, so that's on double cardstock. So it was quite hard to get through, or quite thick to run through, but we've essentially just now created our card. Okay, so we're going to use these dies and we're going to make a card from it. And then I'm going to go back through, shouldn't have put that away, with the bottom half of that. Hopefully it'll fit. Oh, good, pick it up. No, you're going to need a new piece. All right, so we're going to use the other half of this, and we're going to run this one through like so. And run that one. A little bit easier with one piece rather than two to run it through. All right, so we're going to do that and that. Now I'm going to pop that away. I'm going to pull that one back here like so, and then we're going to just get some of the new ink colors. Now I'm going to use Hydrangea. Well, actually no, I'll let you guys decide. So we've got Hydrangea Hue, Crisp Cantaloupe, or Golden Glow. There's a couple of other ones. There's Peaceful Pine. So these are brand new ink pads, guys. And there's Barely Blush. Now, why are they different? Why are they new? They're new because they're magnetic. So when you open them, it's just a matter of opening them up. You can see that I've used them. I've used the well to do some watercolouring in. And they just magnetise back. How awesome is this? They magnetise together. So you can actually pick them all up together without having them fall off. There is a limit. You obviously can't do, like, you know, heaps of them, because they will fall off, but you can do 3 together. They are easy, they stick together, the lid sticks together when you pull them apart. So anybody that signed up for my Paper Pumpkin subscription for 12 months is actually going to get one of these, a set of these beautiful inks. So that was back in April. I had a deal going. But I think I might extend it. I think I might just go for one more week. So if you haven't signed up for Paper Pumpkin yet, and you sign up in May for 12 months, I'm going to give you a set of these, but it's going to be for 12 months. So I'm going to give you one more crack to sign up for Paper Pumpkin for the 12 months. So let's see, what colours have we chosen? Oh, good morning, Fiona. How are you, my friend? Judy chose Hydrangea Hue. I think, Judy, because you were the first one. Oh, Fee's going to extend it too. How's that? Well, I figured, I haven't been here for a couple of weeks, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to extend this out, and I'm going to go another month, and I'm going to extend it till next month as well. So for anybody that hasn't subscribed to Paper Pumpkin to get, this awesome kit, this was last month's kit. Next month's is going to be different, so I can't wait to see what I make with next month. And you know what? For those that have subscribed, I am even going to do a little Facebook group, and we can create the kit together, and we'll do alternatives as well. How's that? So it's an extra bonus if you sign up next month, because you're going to get the inks and you're going to get the Facebook Live or the Zoom meeting together where we can create the cards together, but only if you sign up for 12 months, and it'll apply to those that signed up in April as well. So yippee, hey? All right, so let's grab our Hydrangea Hue out here and our blenders. So I've had to get some brand new blenders because they're brand new ink pads. So we haven't used this one yet. And I'm just going to blend slightly on this. I just want like that bit of a washy colour happening through the scallop. All right. So much generosity. Oh, Fee. How... It's a good day to share. I think it's a good day to, have a lot of different ideas, and, the couple of weeks off that I've done, I'm healed and better, and it's just going to be amazing. All right, so now I'm going to run it through this new Fern and Flora embossing folder. So all of these are new. They're not available until May, but I just thought I'd give you a sneak peek of what is available. That you can buy in May, but don't forget that kit that I showed you before, that is available now. So if you need something to, this one here, if you need something to play with while you're, waiting for this new stuff to become available, you can jump on and grab one of those kits and get heaps out of it. All right, I'll bring this back in here. We'll set this up. So this is a thick one, so we need our plate number 1. And then we also need our embossing plate, which, oh my goodness, grab out. It's here. And we're just going to run that through. Oh, my embossing machine's got a bit of a squeak happening to it. All right, wait till you see this. This is going to be amazing. Look. Look at this. Bum, bum, bum. Look at that. How cool does that look? Oh, the folder is amazing. So I'm just going to stick that over there like that. And that's going to be our base. And then I'm going to grab some of these amazing stamps here. So this one here. And a block. Grab some white cardstock, and I'm going to stamp the Hydrangea Hue again. So we're going to do tone on tone. I am going to get my stamping mat. I'm finding with the photopolymer now, it's stamping better on if you use the photopolymer, the stamping mat, which is always a good idea. Stamp that down. I'm just going to do it again because it's a brand new stamp and I didn't condition it, did I? Silly me. There we go. All right. So we've got our lily there. And then we'll die cut that out, but I also want to do a sentiment. So let's grab the die cut here, and I'm going to grab that big leaf there. These dies are huge from this lily of the valley. Look at this. It's a massive die. All right. And then got stuff everywhere. Oh, here's the stamp set. Oh, it's looking at me. Goodness me. All right, and then we're going to grab that happy birthday there. Okay, so I'm going to die cut that out of there. I think I might grab a little bit of peaceful pine. So let me grab some peaceful pine. We're going to die cut one of those from there. And then I'm going to grab some strip of paper from my U-Butte storage bins up here, because scraps are good, scraps are awesome, and we're going to stamp that happy birthday onto there like that. So I'll grab another block. It's funny, you move your craft room around and things just all of a sudden aren't where they're supposed to be, so then you got to try and find stuff again. It's quite funny. Lukey has been the best helper ever. While I've been off, he's been, I mean, Brett has been too, don't get me wrong. He's been a good helper as well. But Lukey has just been amazing. He's been doing everything for me. He's been really good. So I'm very grateful, very grateful. I've also had some meal deliveries from Linda and Ruth, and oh my goodness, they've spoilt me since I've been off, so thank you, ladies. Linda, Ruth, Marianne, you're amazing women for me to have in my life. They dropped off food. Ruth dropped off that much food, it was like she was feeding an army. My goodness, I don't think I've cooked since I've been home. It's been great. All right, so, well, there it is. So we're going to die cut these two out, like so. Run that through. Oh, I think my embossing machine doesn't want to play today. Let's go the other way. I need some grippy mat on it, that's what I need. Oh, it's a bit squeaky, isn't it? Hang on, let me get onto my mat. I have a non-stick mat on the other side, and it goes through a bit better on the non-stick mat. Alright, we've got our little leaf there. Like so. So we're going to grab this now. We're going to grab some diamond. Oh my goodness, do you remember who did this? I don't even know if I can look at that. I can't. Let's just put that aside. Do you remember who did that to me? When she was here crafting with me for a Facebook Live. She just took her bits from willy-nilly. Goodness gracious. Alright, so we're just going to pop a few of these down here. Around the back here. Like so. And then we're going to stick that one down here. So we're kind of going for a bit of tone on tone look here, but going to add a bit of this green into it, just like that. And then we're going to go like that. So I'm going to put those two together with a dimensional, just like so. So we're going to make the dimensional do two jobs. Hold that together, and it's also going to hold it down onto our you know what, I'm going to use one of those edge pieces there, and we're going to pop that down. No, that's too big. I'm going to get a smaller mini dimensional and stick it up here. Okay, like so. I probably normally wouldn't use that many dimensionals. Goodness me, what's happened? What's happened Don't do me. Okay, and we're going to stick that there like that. And then we're just going to grab this sentiment here and snip it off on a bit of an angle. We're going to pop that across the front here. How cool does that look? 1, 2, like that. So like I said, just a quick card for today to show you the shape of the scallop dies, and then we're just going to stamp on the inside. What do you think? Now, I do have floating around on my desk here that's not been cleaned some of the new gems that if you sign up in the In Colour Club, these are the gems that you're going to get in the In Colour. Look at these beautiful little butterflies. So my In Colour Club is available now. You can sign up now for it. And then you pay for it on the 1st of May, and then I ship it out to you once I get all the supplies, and I pull it all together and I ship it out to you. Or if you can pick it up from the studio, it's free to collect. All right, we'll pop some of these little hydrangea hue butterflies on here. It's cool that there's 2 different size butterflies in this too. Like that and like that. And then I might just grab, what stamp have we got in here? I might just grab that big one. It's quite huge. Oh, like that. Look, I need the biggest block. And then grab that. Who loves this new colour, hydrangea hue? You know what? I've got to keep remembering to season the stamps. Goodness me. Hydrangea hue. This is probably one of the favourite in colour, I reckon. And we're just going to pop that over there like that. I didn't get my mat, did I? But that's okay. There we go. What do you think? Do you like this one? Let me check comments. I haven't checked comments for those. Oh, I love those butterflies too, yes. Great to see you back sharing one. Just finished mowing the lawns after about a year. Back to fighting fit my ops. Oh, Evelyn, I'm glad you're recovered. Mowing the lawn though, I don't know about that. That doesn't sound like much fun. I'd rather be in the craft room. Hey Glenda, hey Megan, how are you, honey? I hope you're well. Megan had some terrible news last week, so I hope you're well. That embossing folder, it does look fab, doesn't it, Fiona? Well, Fiona's going to extend her offer too for the Paper Pumpkin. So how awesome is it? So if you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin for 12 months, you get 5 ink pads for free. So it's an amazing offer that we're extending out for another month. So, all right, everybody. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed that one today. And this does fit in an envelope, so you can post it off as well. So it does fit in an envelope. But it, it would be nice to have a little square. Maybe I could do that for another time. Make an actual envelope for it. Thanks. Hey, Chris. How are you? Thank you. Thanks, Annette. Thanks for joining me, ladies. All right, so I'm going to flip you back around. So I hope you got something out of that today. It was a bit of a hit and miss as to what I was going to share with you. But, if you don't have this kit, I can say I had so much fun creating with this kit. It was not funny. So for $28, it's a steal at the moment, and you get the stamp set to keep forever. So then you can just make more and more and more and more and more cards. So, and you can mix and match it with embossing folders and anything else that you want to mix and match it with. So great kit to get. So, and don't forget, if you want to sign up for Paper Pumpkin, and you can get these amazing ink pads, beautiful, for free if you sign up for 12 months with me. So, but that's until the 10th. You've got to sign up by the 10th of May. So I'll put all the details up on the screen. But yes, it will be amazing when you get your ink pads. So, and the ones that have subscribed in April will get to their ink pads in May. So, and then obviously the ones that are in May will get the ink pads in May because they're live and I can order them. So exciting. Can't wait for May. Thanks, Jacinta. Have a great weekend. My background looks so nice. Thank you, Chris. yes, Lukey and I were over here trying to work out what looked nice and what didn't, but also practical for me to be able to sit here and craft with. So once it's all finished, I will share some photos with you. But at the moment, I'm still sort of working out the finer deets as to where everything's got to go, because it has moved and it has changed in size. So yeah, can't wait to show you all that. So, all right, guys, don't have to pay someone now. So more crafting fluidity. Oh, well, that's true, Evelyn. That is true. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I will see you on Wednesday night for Wing It Wednesday. Otherwise, have a great weekend and hopefully get some crafting on. All right. Bye for now.